alaehissalam. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I like to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for blessing us on this day that Allah showed us completion of this project. In fact, this is a day of not only celebration but also this is the day of doing shukran lillah because our dream has come true. Before I begin to say a few words as to how it started and why we started doing this project, I'd like to again, you have to remember our movie and I'd like to request Surah Fatiha for Hassan Razi Bhai and our Marine from our community, especially one of the youth that we always remember and forget. We cannot forget him is Abbas Kamani. It was a very shocking day for us. Similarly, it goes to Ghulam Hussain. It was a very, very shocking loss for our community. Not that I'm talking about the other names that we have lost in our community, but these are the names which really shakes us up. His name was Syed Zafar Jafri. He really made a big impact on my life. Just briefly, I want to just share with you as to how we ended up getting this new building. There was a big debate whether to call it a gymnasium or whether to call it a multi-purpose hall. And we wanted to convey the message that this is going to be not just a gymnasium, but a multi-purpose hall that we can use it for seminar, we can use it for marriages, graduation and all that. The only thing I want everyone to listen to this one message, including the ladies. Please listen to this one message that I like to stay there. Because they always talk. Same thing happens everywhere, so nothing new. It's in all cultures. So the only thing I want to say is that the money that has been spent in building this building, the money is being used from our Imam of our time, Imam Ali Al Reza. So we have to make sure that we need to keep this place, use of this place, remembering that this is an Islamic kind of a building, meant for Islamic building, meant for spreading of Islam, and we need to make sure that we need to use it according to the principles of Islam. That is my main message to all of us, that we cannot have music here, we cannot have dance here, we cannot have mixed parties here. These are the things that we need to keep this from day one. So that we set an example to the rest of the other communities that this is, when you come to this place, when you want to use this place, you have to use it in accordance to the principles of Islam. So going back to why we ended up building this building, one of the main reasons was, again, this is also a blessing of our Imam, that our hall upstairs on the third floor, which we used for English program, was getting too full, and that we were not able to accommodate the English program properly. That was one reason. The other reason was the youth had no place to play. That was another reason. And they were playing up in the what do you call it, parking lots and all that. So that's another safety reason. So there were few names which reminds me as to, at least to me personally, one name comes is my one brother father, Gymnasium Kapal Raja. journalism Kabara. The other person who was really pestering me is sitting up in the back, Syed Zafar. भाई ये जिम्मेदारी कब बनने वाला है? मैं बोला ये दोनों मुझे बोलता था मैं तो जब पैसे आएंगे तो बनेंगे. No, when you get the money, you'll make it. I'm not going to take the name, but one person just came up with $75,000 and gave me a check of $75,000. Now I know that now I cannot back off. You know? And so that was basically the beginning of this project. So when it first came, and then one of the names that I want to bring it is Brother Ali Al Reza. Brother Ali Al Reza, in fact, I went to the architect before, was not able to succeed. Ali Al Reza, Brother Ali Al Reza, met him, convinced him, and then when we met, he accepted our proposal. At that time, I only had $600,000 to start with. I didn't have enough money. The other struggle that we faced was that we approached at least 3 or 4 banks. None of those banks were ready to give us the money. And it was without the money you cannot basically do this project. And luckily, at the same time, we met these builders that I introduced them. They are the ones who gave me the contact number of the bank which was willing to give us the money. So we ended up getting a loan through Credit Union 1. And but the downside, I do not know whether we call it a downside or not, but we had to collateral the Zainabia Center, collateral my personal house, and collateral 3 other properties or 4 other properties, our Zainabia properties as a collateral of this thing, and we got the loan. But Alhamdulillah, with a loud Nare Salawat, with your help, with everybody's help, I would like to see that we pay off that $1 million loan by end of this year, inshallah. And we are inshallah getting there, and we will get there with your help. And one last thing I would like to say is that this could not have happened without the help of each and every individual. One last, I cannot finish my brief communication and talk to you without thanking, a couple of couples who really helped us setting up this place, and one of the main couple who helped us is Hassan Mirza and Abbas. I'd like Hassan Mirza to please stand up so that the rest of us can acknowledge him and with a very loud salawat. The second one is has been a very big help. Third one that I would like to acknowledge is Syed Zafar. Every time we met the builders, Syed Zafar would always accompany us and be there. And one last thing that I would like to say is that Chimani Bhai has also been a very good support. And my brothers, every time I need some advice, they always go to Muslim. Muslim will be listening. And I cannot leave the podium without thanking my beloved wife, who has been a solid support for me, and my family has been a very solid support for us. So we have only about 15 minutes for Salat. So inshallah, we'll do a dua, a short dua, and then we'll go to Salat. Let's call the children to do a dua for us. There is Zargham. Is Zargham here?